The next image, which was the one you had up before there, this is a clip. When we were moving my parents out of their house 8 months ago into a condo, we ran across a box of clippings. This is from the New York Times, front page of the New York Times, August 29th, 1941. Now, if you can see, this is a train wreck. This is a story about a train carrying 254 kids from camp going back to New York City that derailed and went into a pond. It said in the article that 2 engineers had been killed in the wreck, and the train's firefighter was trapped beneath a second car. The New York Daily News said in the article, hero of the wreck was Henry Heimlich of New York, a second-year student at Cornell. The New York Times said, Henry Heimlich, 21 of 30 West 19th Street, a sailing instructor at Camp Mackinac and pre-medical student at Cornell University, was admiringly advertised by most of his young charges as the hero of the accident. And then it goes on to quote from my father. It says, I was riding in the next to last coach when suddenly there was a lurch as from the rear, and we all went flying forward. I called to the children to be quiet. About half dozen of them had received bumps and bruises. Then I ran forward and jumped out. I saw that the engine and the first car were almost submerged, and that the fireman's leg was caught under the steps of the second car, which had overturned. He was lying in about 4 feet of water, floundering around, hysterical. So I ran toward him and held his head above the water. The article goes on to describe how, by holding the man's head above the water until rescuers arrived, that the man's life was saved.